Before Catherine Bigelow tackled gritty dramas about the Iraq War, the hunt for bin Laden, and the Detroit race riots, she was cranking out the best movie about bank-robbing surfers ever made, and also the only movie about bank-robbing surfers ever made, Point Break.
Okay.
When the sun is out and the surf is up, the streets of LA are hot with crime. Now, the ex-presidents are robbing every bank in town, and the only way to stop them is to hit the beach and catch some waves.
The FBI is going to pay me to learn to surf.
God, I love the 90s. Ride along as a blank-faced cop falls in with a charismatic adrenaline junkie who's secretly committing crimes and dates a waitress with a personal connection to his target. But the Fast and Furious didn't totally rip this off, because in Fast they drink Coronas, where in Point Break they drink also Coronas. Okay, somebody owes someone money.
Yeah.
Wow.
Definitely.
Keanu Reeves is Johnny Utah, undercover agent and famous college athlete.
This is Johnny Utah, the Ohio State Buckeyes all-conference, remember?
Wait, what? That's like sending Tim Tebow to bust a gang of rollerbladers, which I would also be totally into. Watch Reeves move on from dumb roles like Ted Theodore Logan.
Who was Joan of Arc?
Noah's wife?
To a guy who's pretending to be dumb like Ted Theodore Logan.
Saved your life, bro.
But also seems to be just as dumb as Ted Theodore Logan, even when he's not undercover.
Take your hands off me right now.
Oh, Keanu, you still had so much to learn. Like, don't kick a dog. John Wick would kill you for that, brah. Patrick Swayze shines as the badass beach blonde bank-robbing Buddha, Bodhi. When he and Johnny Utah fall hard for each other, he'll kidnap the girl who gets in the way and crank the passion to 11 as this bromance heats up to the extreme.
I'm, having some people over at my house tonight if you want to come.
Let's do it. Well, you're gonna ride this all the way, Johnny. You and me, so let's go.
Damn, you a one radical son of a bitch. I know it's hard for you, Johnny. I know you want me so bad it's like acid in your mouth.
Hell yeah, I want you in my mouth. Hell yeah, I want to go surfing. Thrill at supporting performances by the Red Hot Chili Peppers, the mean boss from Scrubs.
You bother me!
Tom frickin' Sizemore, and a ranting, unhinged performance by Gary Busey that we should have recognized as the cry for help that it was.
I was taking shrapnel and K-Sod while you were crapping in your hands and rubbing it on your face.
I wonder if any of that was even in the script.
Oh.
Strap in as Catherine Bigelow shows the boys how it's done, displaying her mastery of high-stakes high scenes, accurate use of surfer lingo.
Howdy, bro.
Brah. Hey, don't worry about it, brah.
I can't do it, bro.
Do something, brah.
And for some reason, a world full of really hazy interiors. I mean, seriously, why is every room in Point Break full of haze? So buckle up for an adrenaline-soaked thrill ride, featuring lines you'll be quoting for decades.
Utah, give me 2.
I am an FBI agent.
Actors who overwhelm you with charm and charisma, and a premise so stupid, only the dumbest movie studio would ever try to recreate that campy magic again. Yeah, I'm just gonna pretend that never happened. Starring an FBI agent, Patrick Swayze, Manic Pixie Tank Girl, Scary Busey, the requisite angry police chief, and Flip-Flop Dippadonka on a surfboard.
Wait, what?
Donnie Brasco.
Tell me about that one. I don't know what that means.
Say what you will about their
Brasco.
music, but the Red Hot Chili Peppers have randomly been in some of the best movies ever. I am an FBI agent. You're tearing me apart, Pizza. Don't be illegal, be a seagull. The Rock eats cookies. Doing this voice hurts my vocal cords. I'm in real pain. Stop asking me to say things for your entertainment.
So, you have a movie for me? Yes, sir, I do. It's about bank robbing surfers. Yep. I'm buying that. Let's do this. Oh. I mean, do you want to hear the story,
like that.
or? I guess so, but that's, I'm already in. Well, great, okay. So we're gonna meet this guy named Johnny Utah, right? Okay, and what's his real name? Johnny Utah. I mean, I don't believe you. Well, that is what we're going with. And so this guy's a new FBI agent in Los Angeles, and he meets his new partner, Pappas. Right. And he's gonna learn about these bank robbers called the ex-presidents. And these guys are super precise. They're in and they're out in 90 seconds. They only steal from the cash drawers. Oh, very smart. And Pappas has this theory that these guys are surfers, and Johnny's like, well, I can infiltrate the surf world. This guy had a theory that they were in the surfer community and never looked into the surfer community. No, he needed Johnny Utah to think of that part, so they're gonna send him undercover. Wow. And let me tell you, Johnny's the perfect person to be an undercover agent in the field, because he's, you know, a famous person with a bad knee. Wait, what? Yeah, he's a highly recognizable football star with mobility issues. Wait, this doesn't make sense, does it? Yeah, no, that doesn't make sense at all. Oh, whoops. Whoopsie. Anyway, so Johnny gets himself a surfboard and he starts surfing. So wait, there are like thousands of surfers in Los Angeles and a bunch of beaches. It's gonna be hard for him to infiltrate the exact group he's looking for. Actually, it's gonna be super easy. Barely an inconvenience. Oh, really? Yeah, literally the first person he encounters turns out to be the ex-girlfriend of the lead bank robber. Oh, wow, yeah, that is convenient. Incredibly so. I mean, what are the odds of that, right? You tell me. No. Okay. Yeah, so he meets this girl, Tyler, and she yells at him for being an irresponsible surfer, and he's like, oh, I am into this girl. Ah, he's attracted to her? He is, yeah, so he watches her change through some binoculars. Oh, what? No, that's incredibly creepy. Actually, no, it's not creepy because he's the main character and also good looking. Oh, okay. So then he uses his position in the FBI to look up her personal information. Very romantic now that I know that he's good looking. It is, yeah. And he finds out that her parents are dead, so he's like, oh, perfect. What? Well, he's like looking for a conversation starter, right? Because this girl is his main lead. And does he know that she has the connection he needs for his case? Not at all. He just saw an attractive girl on the beach and he's pursuing that in the hopes that it's gonna pay off, which of course it will. Well, great. So he goes to see her at the diner where she works and he's like, man, now that my parents are dead, I'm free to do whatever I want and stop living for them. Yeah, I feel like that's not the right approach to bond with someone who has dead parents. Well, somehow it works immediately and she agrees to teach him how to surf. Oh, well, fantastic. And what undercover name does he give himself? Oh, no, he just uses his real name, Johnny Utah, because again, he's famous. Right. So then Johnny is gonna meet Tyler's ex, this guy named Bodie, and of course the surfers all recognize Johnny because he's a famous football star. Yeah, I feel like this isn't a safe way to be undercover. Yeah, don't worry about it. And so then Johnny becomes a part of the crew immediately. Well, great. And then one day Johnny's gonna get attacked by these super violent surfer guys. I mean, these guys are just insane. Oh no, crazy people. And so Johnny's gonna be like, oh, maybe these are the sophisticated bank robbers. That doesn't seem to add up. Yeah, but he looks them up in the FBI system and turns out they do have criminal records. Right, okay, but that still doesn't mean they're the sophisticated bank robbers. So anyway, they go raid these guys' house. Okay, so Pappas goes to the front door and he does this whole bit about how he has a lost dog and stuff. Well, why would he do that? Why don't they just raid the house with the element of surprise? I don't know, but because he does that, the bad guys have time to grab guns and the whole thing turns into an absolute bloodbath. You know, I'm starting to think these guys are not very good FBI agents. Oh, also turns out one of the guys in that crew was an undercover DEA agent. Really? Yeah, and he's like, these guys weren't even around for some of the ex-president's bank robberies. What are you guys doing here? And none of that showed up on the FBI file for these guys? I guess they didn't notice that part. I don't know what to tell you. Oh, yeah, these guys are very bad at their jobs. Well, you say that now, but Johnny is eventually going to realize that the people he's hanging out with are bank robbers. Oh, well, good, you know, that's great. Yeah, so he goes on a stakeout on their next bank robbery, but then he misses it because he was ordering meatball subs and Pappas was reading a newspaper in the car. Oh, my God. Anyway, then when they realize the bank is being robbed, Johnny starts chasing them. Is he, like, covering his face or something? No, he's not covering his face at all. He's just fully sprinting at the people with whom he's been undercover for weeks. Okay. So he ends up going on this massive foot chase with Bodie. They're gonna go through a neighborhood where nobody locks their doors for some reason. Bodie's gonna throw a dog at Johnny. Oh, throwing dogs at people is tight. And eventually Johnny's gonna hurt his bad knee and not be able to run anymore. Oh no. Yeah, so he takes out his gun and fires a bunch of shots into the sky while screaming. Well, that's a terrible strategy. There's no way those bullets are gonna hit their target. Oh no, this is like a frustration thing because he can't bring himself to shoot his new friend. Oh, okay, gotcha. So anyway, then Johnny heads to see Tyler, who's pretty much his girlfriend now. His cover's blown and he immediately goes to the woman with a direct connection to the criminals? He does, yeah. Well, okay then. And she ends up finding out that he's an FBI agent because he left his badge lying around. Oh, he's just so very bad at being an FBI agent. He's not great at it, no. So then Bodie and the gang show up and they're like, hey, Johnny, let's go skydiving. Okay, but they definitely know he's an FBI agent though, right? They do, yeah. They have a whole conversation about it. And he must know that his cover's blown because he ran at them with an exposed face for an extended period of time. He must know, yeah. So what What is this? So they're gonna go skydiving. It's gonna be a fun skydiving scene.
What
They
is
enjoy
this?
skydiving.
Do they plan on killing him mid-air or something?
No, it's just they have a fun skydiving scene. They all land safely.
Okay, but like why though?
Well, see, the thing is, later on in the movie, Johnny's gonna have to jump out of a plane, so we have to establish that he's done that before.
Maybe just throw in a line of dialogue at some point.
Yeah.
Right. Well, instead of that, we're gonna have this random skydiving scene, so I'm gonna need you to get all the way off my back about it.
Oh, let me get off of that bad boy.
Then Bodhi's gonna be like, oh, by the way, I had Tyler kidnapped, and I'm gonna have her killed if you don't help us rob a bank.
He's still gonna rob a bank even though the FBI knows who he is?
That's right.
Well, okay then.
But then Bodhi strays from the plan and goes to the vault, and everything goes wrong, and crew members die, and a cop gets killed.
Why would he change his classic 90-second plan that ensures they never get caught?
Well, because the movie's almost done, we gotta raise the stakes a little. That's fair. And then later, Pappas is gonna get killed, and Johnny's gonna get on another plane with Bodhi.
Oh boy.
And Bodhi jumps out of the plane, and Johnny's gonna have to follow him without a parachute.
This isn't his first time jumping out of a plane. I learned that earlier, correct?
This is his second time, so he's an expert now. He maneuvers and catches up to Bodhi and grabs
expert
on.
now.
Wow.
So he ends up landing with him and getting reunited with Tyler, and she is so happy to see him.
Wasn't she mad at him because of the FBI thing?
Yeah, but now that his shenanigans got her kidnapped and almost killed, she's all over that.
Oh, well, great.
And then we're gonna jump to months later in Australia, and Johnny tracks down Bodhi.
How did he know he was gonna be there?
Because Bodhi kept talking about this 50-year storm happening that he absolutely had to surf.
Oh, smart. He did his job well this time.
So then Johnny's gonna be like, you know, I've been tracking you for months, and I finally caught up with you.
Why would he waste the FBI's money doing that if he knew this guy was gonna be here on that day?
I don't know, but then Johnny goes to arrest Bodhi, and Bodhi's like, hey man, just let me surf this wave, okay? Just let me die on this wave. And Johnny's like, okay.
Oh.
Yeah, he really wanted to die on this wave, and so Johnny lets him do that, and then tosses his badge, and he quits being an FBI agent.
No sequels or franchising or anything like that?
Well, I don't really know if you can make a franchise out of an FBI agent in Los Angeles infiltrating an adrenaline-based group of criminals and also falling in love with a waitress with a direct personal connection to said gang.
All right, first things first. I've never seen Point Break. Like any of it. Not one scene, not one part, nothing. So this was all brand new to me. And I'm wondering, is this the best way to experience Point Break? Let me know. Because I've never seen it. So this is all just fresh. I will say I do like how both Pitch Meeting and Honest Trailers hit on how this was pretty much the origin of what we see as the Fast and Furious franchise. Fast and Furious brought a lot of stuff from this movie into their franchise. I think Pitch Meeting might have done it better. It was at the end, but I like how he just rattles off a whole bunch of things about Fast and Furious in this movie that are compared, and how Fast and Furious is kind of, stole a lot of the ideas. But both videos were still pretty funny. Let me know which one was your favorite in the comments below. Again, this is new for me. This feels like a Keanu Reeves movie that, early Keanu Reeves when he was just really dull and weird. And he brings that into the Matrix a little bit, but it works in the Matrix, just in a different way. But yeah, I've never seen this before. So let me know if this is the best way to, experience it, or if I need to actually watch the movie. I didn't know Catherine Bigelow directed it. That was news to me. Obviously Zero Dark 30 and then The Hurt Locker are the ones I always think of when it comes to her. So seeing how this was her first film or one of the ones that got her well known, let me know. I'm interested in that too, but didn't know she did this. That's kind of funny. Those are my thoughts. Now it's my turn to read your thoughts in the comments below. Let me know your thoughts on Point Break the movie, if I should watch it, what you thought of these two videos, Honest Trailer, Pitch Meeting, which one was the best. Thank you to all of you that are watching, subscribers, members, those that are not subscribed. Thank you as well. I appreciate it. Just the fact that you guys come back and watch every day. It's pretty awesome. If you've been watching and you're not subscribed, go ahead, hit the subscribe button if you like the content. But more than anything, I'd like you to hit that like button. Hit the like button. You saw some of those little graphics earlier. Hit the like button. That lets YouTube know that people want to watch these videos. It gives me an opportunity to know what you guys like and don't like, and to, react to more of that content that you like. So let me know by hitting the like button and also commenting. Let me know what you thought of this video. To Brian Tidwell, Steve O, and Slepnier, you guys are part of the Hyper Crew, so you get a verbal shout out by me in every video. Thanks so much for choosing that crew. If you're interested, you're watching this and you're interested in memberships, go ahead and hit that join button down below. You can see all the tiers available and all the perks that are available in those tiers as well. So check it out and think about becoming a member. While you're still here, check out some of our most popular videos on the channel. You can also see our most recent reaction right over there as well. If you've seen all that, then I'll see you guys in the comments. We can talk about this.